You play Master Soul in the Acolyte, the new Star Wars show. First of all, you knew that Soul in Spanish means sun?
Yes. Yes, I know. Yeah.
Had you ever imagined that you were going to be part of the Star Wars universe?
Yeah, I don't think I could have ever even imagined being a part of the Star Wars franchise. And when my agent first told me about it, I thought they were lying. Of course, there have been so many new Star Wars shows coming out that is kind of pushing the boundaries of character, of genre, of story, and it's really incredible to see this universe expand. And I think I'm just honored to be a part of this series.
How does it feel to be part of the Acolyte and the Star Wars universe?
Cannot be summed up with one word, I feel. It's an amalgamation of many feelings, joy, of pride, of honor, of happiness. And also, it's a little bit scary because it's such a big, big layered, personal world.
That we love so much.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah.
Truly.
And were you a fan of Star Wars when you were growing up in Korea?
Yeah, it was just kind of melted into day-to-day life, right? Playing with Star Wars action figures and talking about the movies. It was very much part of my childhood.
Were you fans?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And I think all of us have grown as fans too.
Yes.
Yes, for
We all
sure.
came in at different points, but it's been developing.
I think Star Wars is one of those things that the more you know, the more you love it.
Yeah.
And we really got to know it while we
Yes.
were making it.
And when we went to Celebration last year, it was just so emotional. Like seeing
Yeah.
all the families dressed up together. I was weeping as
We
soon
were
as we drove
all
in.
crying.
Yeah, it was really emotional. People love it so much, and for people it's like a religion, and I love a fan.
I love a fan.
Rebecca brought this up earlier in one of our other interviews too. It's just so cool to walk down the street and now we start seeing more Star Wars stuff and you start realizing how invested it is into so many different people's lives. A backpack, a window shield,
graffiti.
a Christmas ornament. It's like
Yeah.
all these little pieces that you're like, I see you. That communal family kind of ties. Also brilliant.
Tell me, each one of you, about your characters. You are all Jedis, right?
Yes.
So
Yes, I play Vernestra Rowe. She's first seen in the High Republic books at the age of 16, and now it's about 100 years later, and she's a elder Jedi master. She's awesome.
She's pretty cool.
Yeah, she's cool.
She's cool, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. I play Jackie Lon, who is a young Padawan whose master is Sol, played by Lee Jung-jae.
And I play Yord Fandar, who is a fairly new Jedi Knight, committed to the Council and to the furtherment of the Jedi greatness.
Jedi shenanigans.
Jedi shenanigans. Yes.
being part of this is how you had imagined it, or has it surprised you?
It's kind of so much better than you could imagine.
Mm-hmm.
Totally.
Yeah.
Leslie at the helm of it it could have been any story and I would have been committed to doing it with her because she's that incredible. But knowing that she is a fan herself, coming into this, trusting her in that regard, it's been such an incredible journey. And of course there's going to be, nothing is earned unless there's going to be some bumps, but I seeing her smooth through everything and seeing what came of it, I'm like, I have full faith and I'm really excited, really excited.
What was the most fun and the most challenging about this character in this show for you?
Master Soul is a character that has a lot of internal depth, as well as the ability to have deep respect for others and an element of sacrifice. So I really appreciated these aspects of the character. The biggest kind of homework for me was, how do I express all those emotions and that depth of character both naturally and realistically? So while this was difficult, this was an interesting challenge for me. As for the most, fun part of shooting, all the practice that went into the action scenes, it was very gratifying being able to finally execute them on set. And even though it was very difficult physically, I think I just had a blast shooting them.
This is gonna be, I shouldn't even admit this, but I'm really claustrophobic, and I got really freaked out the day that we had to do the harness, like the jumping stuff, because they pull it really tight, and then they layer you with, I had 6 layers of wool on, and I was really afraid I was going to suffocate and die at some point. Once they got me in the rig, best day of my life. I loved flying. Right. That was really fun. Standing around with a rig pulled tight, I hate it. I hate it. That was my worst. I was really upset with myself for not being the Yord that I could be in that moment. Yes.
I loved so many of the days. I really loved shooting. I loved Vernestra. I loved working with, different people. And I didn't really have particularly hard days. I would say I have a very heavy robe that by the end of the day was very literally heavy and it hurt, but that's not really a problem.
That's such a first world problem.
Like, that's not really an issue.
Yeah, I really hated how when I was in Star Wars, my robe was just like a little bit
Things
too
were heavy and my shoulders hurt. But I know some people had to do a lot of night shoots, and it was freezing cold, and they were not wearing many layers. The Jedi wore several layers, so we were never that cold.
And you had to learn your lines in English, right? Because your character talks in English.
Of course, it wasn't an easy feat to act in English and to be able to express feeling, right, in a language that's not familiar to me. But I had 2 really incredible dialogue coaches helping me out, so we were able to enjoy the process.
Where were you filming most of the time?
We film at Shinfield Studios near Reading.
A lot of the night stuff was Wales, though, and we had...
we were in Wales,
Madeira. It was a little
But
island.
Madeira was warm.
Madeira was lovely. Yes,
Madeira?
no complaints.
Yeah.
Madeira was gorgeous, except clouds kept coming. We couldn't shoot for like 20 minutes at a
Fine
time.
with it.
Yeah.
I was like,
Loved
take
it.
a break and look at the
Madeira
cliff.
was fun.
Yeah.
And tell me, from the whole Star Wars universe, which is your favorite character?
Yoda.
Easy.
Yoda.
What are you feeling
Favorite
now?
character?
I said earlier today. I said Padme and Han Solo. Now I'm feeling.
Feeling Vernestra?
I'm feeling.
Feeling
Did you
Yord?
say
Is it a
Vernestra?
bit of Yord in your life?
Guys, I think I'm feeling C-3PO.
Wow. Okay.
You're taking us for a spin. Ahsoka Atana. All day, every
Always.
day. Ahsoka.
Always.
All day, every day.
Every time.
Ahsoka, 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 Ahsoka.
Do you want to say it one more time?
Ahsoka.
Thank you.
And one last one, how do you would like fans to see this one? Do you think they are going to be surprised because it's different to other Star Wars family shows, or what is going to like surprise them, or what do you want them to take from the Acolyte?
Yeah, go ahead.
Sorry. I think they'll be, as a fan, I think they'll be really excited about how many Jedis are in it and how cool it looks and how it fits. We really tried to channel as much of the originals as we could, and as a fan, I'm really excited about that, and I hope that people love it as much as we loved making it.
There's definitely something for everyone in this series. The fighting is incredible. The story is incredible. The characters. So I think families could watch it together. I don't know. I don't know how young, but because it's a rich story. But yeah.
After that, I'm excited to see the people who, as much as I'm excited to see fans who have been fans for years and seeing what they can attach to and what they love that they missed or what they're getting now. I'm really excited for the people who have never watched, who are new to the Star Wars universes, and we, especially more than I think any of the shows, we can bring them in a different way because it is all fresh. Fresh.
And obviously, out of Korea, because you were popular in Korea, but out of Korea, we learned about you. You became very popular all over the world because of a Squid Game. And how was that for you? Becoming like so well known in every country after Squid Game, and where are we with the second season of Squid Game?
Yeah, I think the amount of love we've received for Squid Games was not something we could have ever expected. And because of Squid Games now, you know, when I travel to other countries or different cities outside of Korea, a lot of people recognize me and look forward to my other projects as well, which I'm incredibly thankful for. And originally, you know, there was no plan for a season 2. The director said he wouldn't make it, but of course, because of all the love that we've received, in order to kind of return that favor, we have been prepping for it, and you will all be able to see season 2 soon.
Thank you so much. Thanks for your time and congrats on the show. What I've seen is great. So I love
Thank
it.
you.
Oh, great. Thank you.
so much.
Really.